That's a clap. Was that loud enough? There you go. Clap. Anyway, yeah, I was just talking about the Dave lyric. And Dave said something along the lines of that, like, he told me, I met a fan and he told me this is his job on the side, like, I care what he does. And that's true, bro. No one cares, bro. Like, bro, we all worked some shitty jobs that we didn't want to get to where we are. Ain't nobody care. It's tough, though. I understand the timing. But that's another thing I'll make a video on more seriously. And last thing I want to say is feeling overlooked. That's something I feel a lot. And I think the best way to approach feeling overlooked is to realize that you're probably looking in the wrong places. You're probably wanting approval in the wrong places. And if you're feeling overlooked, one quote I love to live by is, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And you should be exactly there. Now, that's not to say to only go where you're glazing, people glazing you. No, that's just to say, go where people appreciate what you do and what you create. Anytime I go to an event and people are weird, they're stush, I leave early. I'm gone, because why would I be there? I feel overlooked. And that's not to say like you need to go to places where people think you're the shit, but go to places where you're not just being tolerated. Like, bro, I was at this event the other day, and I don't want to say too much, but I think I was just like, this is in general as well. This is not just this one interaction, but it just reminded me of it. But it's like, you go and meet someone and you're trying to talk, even on a human level, and you can just tell they think they're better than you because they have more followers, more experience, blah, blah, blah. And I find that shit so corny, bro. Because one day you were in the position that I am, and one day I'll be in the position that you are, vice versa, etc. But why are we trying to be like stush about it and cool about it? And when I was having that interaction, I was like, this is weird. This is weird. We're all human. My fault we just have better clothes than me and can and have more followers than me. But I just found that interaction very weird. And it's happened a lot. It happens at a lot of events. But I think that just reminded me that when I'm feeling overlooked, I also just remember that you're just not my kind of person. So I would say, if you feel overlooked, number one, double down on what you do. Keep doing what you do. It doesn't matter if you feel overlooked or whatnot, all of that. Keep going and keep doing what you're doing. But also number two is you're probably in the wrong place. Again, fashion, not just fashion, but creativity and all that is very community based. Go where you find that community. And if you don't find that community, cool. Be it yourself. That's what I did for years of my life. I just created stuff by myself and I enjoyed it. And find that community. So yeah, feeling overlooked, again, these things will be delved in on further episodes, but feeling overlooked, it's annoying, but it is what it is. Go to the right places, try to find the right places, and I'll give advice on how to actually do that, find people who align with you, because, you know, not all of us align, and that's okay. But yeah, just keep doing you, homie, and don't feel overlooked. You see, double angle. But for the last part, I wanted to introduce the main episodes of these podcasts. Now, I've given you a bit of background on me, a bit about what I think about creativity, my connection with creativity, why I think it's so important, why I want it to be a thing, and why I want us to have this community and this, I don't want to call it a safe space, that sounds so corny, but just this community. I have aspirations for this to go way further, and that will come in due course. I don't like talking about a lot of my plans before they're in fruition. But one thing I can say is, and I'm very excited for, is a podcast. Obviously here we're doing a podcast right now, but the title of this won't be the title of the podcast that I'm talking about, and that's to introduce the podcast that I want to call, well, you know what, not even want to call, but I am introducing my podcast, Free Game. And you're probably wondering, what is Free Game? It encapsulates a lot of, let me say that one more time. It encapsulates a lot of what I've just been talking about. It encapsulates hearing from your favorite and not even necessarily your favorite creatives, but just hearing about creatives who are like-minded to you, who talk, who are able to express and tell their opinions. And we have them on this podcast, and I have a conversation with them. So free game is where these creatives come off and they drop some gems that they've been learning along the ways. This is things like lessons, mistakes to avoid, and advice that you may normally need to pay for, or you may normally need to have a close connection with these people. But you know what? I'm just here to have them and have a conversation and give it out to you guys. On this podcast, we're going to be having creatives, any type. I have aspirations for, in the far, far future for way bigger things. But if you create, and if you have a voice, and if you're good at talking, and if you want to help people, this is your platform to come and talk. So we're going to be focusing on music, fashion, movies, acting, all those kinds of things. And we're going to have these guests come on the show and drop some free game, come here and talk about themselves, talk about their journey, talk about why they love creating, talk about themselves personally, get inside scoops. And there is a lot of people who I have in the works, who I'm very excited to have conversations with. I don't want to spoil who it's going to be, but we have models coming, we have brand owners, we have musicians, and I honestly cannot wait to film these episodes and have the people here. So that's going to be amazing. So yeah, the why I'm doing it, like I had been explaining before, a lot of it is because we always have to figure out our own shit as creatives. You have to figure it out. There's no step plan. And I think that's a part of the process, and that's a part of what makes you unique. But this is going to give you some guidance. And that's what I always had been looking for in this space. I'd always been looking for some level of guidance, but I realized that I probably won't get that, and I have to do it myself to a certain extent. But I want to make that process just that little bit easier. I want to do my bit to contribute. And that's going to include me trying to give you a bit of guidance from the perspective. So for example, if you want to be a musician, but you don't know where to start, or you don't know what it is like, or anything like that, you can click on the episode with a musician. We sit down, we talk what their experience was, etc., how they got to their position. And it will just make it that much easier to start your journey and help you in your journey and inspire you in your journey too, because inspiration is also a great part of it. So yeah, so that's kind of what free game is about. We want to make lessons accessible. We want to make these we want these stories to be heard by people, and for them to be able to like implement them into their own lives. So yeah, and the vibe is going to be very like conversational tone too. It's going to be like kind of like this, sit down, but talking to them, and it's going to take a while to get used to, but you know what, like for me to be used to, like just having a long form conversation. But yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So yeah, every episode you'll be able to apply something to your own journey. And whether you're a musician, a filmmaker, content creator, or just someone trying to bring their ideas to life, this is the place for you. This is the place for you. And that's why I call it Organized Chaos. I've been thinking of this name since 2023. That's why I want to have the brand. Organized Chaos, because that's my mind. It's an organized chaos. It's so much going on in there. I have so many ideas, so many things I think of, but it's always organized into a place. And I think a lot of us feel that way. So with that being said, I can't wait for you guys to join us on Free Game. I don't know when the episode will be dropping or who the guest will be. I think I know who the guest will be, but I don't want to say right now. But thank you for joining me on Organized Chaos. I know it's been all over the place. I know it may not make the most sense, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to build from the ground up. We're here to start something new. Have my knees been looking weird this whole time because of the computer? Oh boy, I hope they haven't. But yeah, that's that. Welcome to Organized Chaos. I can't wait for you guys to join us at Free Game. Thank you very much to Best Leads for letting me film here. Shout out to producer Joe as well. He's tagged down below. One of my favorite people to collaborate with. But yeah, I can't wait to inspire and create other people and build this community. I'm looking so forward to it. I just have to stay consistent and keep pushing, which is what we do around here. So yeah, this is Organized Chaos. I'll see you guys on the next episode. My name's been Billy, aka Ivo, aka Immaculate Vibes Only. And give us a follow. You know what I'm saying? Give us a follow. Let me know what you think of the podcast. And also go down to the socials below and show me some love on Instagram. If you have any questions as well, my DMs are open. Hit me up. Any creatives, anything like that. Any questions, I got you. I'll always try to steer you in the right direction if I can't help you either. So yeah, go give Joe a follow as well. Shout out to Best Leads one more time. And we're out of here. OC done. I don't know what to do now. Do I just click the outro music? You got the outro music, Joe? You know what I'm saying? Let's have some Frank Ocean. For the night, shit. Oh my gosh, shit. Every day, shit.